seen. We've moved on from Dallas and now we're in Charlotte. So this is where we'll have our nice little Christmas. But let me just tell you, yesterday was a hot mess. I don't know if there's an echo in here that you're hearing, but if so, it's because of the ceilings and what have you. Anyway, so yesterday we left Dallas, heading to Charlotte, and we had a layover in Greensville that was only like 40 minutes or so, and then we were running over to the next plane to get here to Charlotte. But before all of that, I woke up to wonderful Aunt Flo. Not only did she show up, but she brought luggage and children and everything else, and I was unprepared because I told you guys that with the changing of this PCOS and birth control, my cycles are still trying to regulate, and so they're kind of unpredictable. And of course I had a few things, because all women should pack a few things in their bag just in case, unless you're like clockwork, and kudos to you, not me. So I had my stuff packed and prepared, but I didn't have a plethora of things. And so we hop on the plane and I'm like, okay, I got my stuff on. But then, you know, I said she showed up with all her luggage. So it was much heavier than anticipated, and we're jumping from plane to plane. And what did I do? Wonderful me soiled my clothes. That hasn't happened since, I don't know, I was like 15, and I'm stressed, and my husband's like, what the heck? Because he really hasn't had to deal with a lot of cycle issues, because I haven't had one in like, you know, the last year and a half or so. And then when I did, because I was on birth control, it was super light and it's never been a thing, and I don't have PMS per se, and I don't cramp, so I never really had to deal with that kind of stuff. But then dealing with all of that plus traveling, it was a total mess. Anyway, so get off the plane and I gotta run over to the local who knows what and get a diaper to put on. Just kidding, but you know what I'm saying. Because it just was not worth it for the price of the tampons, like $10, when I already had a few of those, but I was feeling so heavy that it was, you know how that goes, overflowing. So I stopped and got, you know, some of those diapers for like $6 for like 8 of them. And that got us till we got to the hotel. But before we could ever get to the hotel, what happens? We're waiting for my luggage, and then I get a text message that says, ma'am, sorry, we lost your luggage. Of course they lost my luggage. So now we're trying to get to the hotel, no luggage. Before we did that, my husband's like, oh, we're gonna talk to somebody, because he's all about talking to somebody. So we go to customer service, and customer service tells us, yeah, we see that you put your claim in, and your bag is saying that it got here because, well, it did go from Greensville to here, but it's put on the wrong plane. So it won't be here till like 5-ish, 6-ish. And I'm like, well, will I get my luggage tonight? They pretty much said, hopefully you'll get it, but we don't know. Put your numbers on here so we can call you when it gets there, what have you. So we got here, settled in, got into the wrong room. It looked like a prison spot, only because there was only one window, and I'm like, no, I need more light. I have more windows in my own house. So then they got us this room. The lady here was amazing, best customer service yet. Took us around to see some different rooms, and I got to pick this one. Maybe I'll get to put some pictures of it up. Can't guarantee you that, because this whole transition video out and about, it's trying, let me tell you, but here's to Vlogmas, so I'm gonna push through. Anyways, so then to top all that off, finally my luggage makes it here. The guy's not happy that we're not here to get it, because apparently we're friends and we should be here. Not. So he gives an earful or so to the front lady at the front desk, but we'll be handling that later. Anyway, I was so happy to get my luggage, get showered, clean up, the best feeling ever, just to be clean. And then I started getting a headache. Of course I started to get a headache. So that turned into a migraine, which was a night of getting up to change in the restroom and popping pills to try to get this headache under control. And I really, sometimes when it gets really bad, I need to not only take medicine, but put ice literally in my scalp on the spot. But it was like 4 a.m. and my husband was snoring, and I didn't want to figure out where the ice machine was, and so I just suffered through it until he woke up at 9 a.m. to tell me he was going to camp, which he should, because that's part of his business, and we're in North Carolina. When in North Carolina there's camp, you should go. And I was thinking, oh, I guess the headache has subsided a little bit. However, it's still here. It has subsided. It's not throbbing, so it's a headache instead of a migraine now. But I just wanted to give you a recap on day 21. So we're almost there. Hopefully things will get better and you'll see more photos as we go. Anyhow, y'all know how traveling goes. It can be the best of times and it can be the worst of times simultaneously, but it's Christmas season. So hopefully we're just happy that we made it. I'll be talking to you next week.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.